Welcome back, everyone. So we know to apply sunscreen to protect our skin if we're going outside, but how do we protect our eyes from the sun?
Optometrist Dr. Marc Grossman is here, and the author of Natural Eye Care, your guide to healthy vision and healing.
So he's joining us now to talk about why it's so important to shield our eyes for the summer. Welcome, doctor. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think I'm pretty guilty of this. Some people are just really good about always putting sunglasses on or making sure their eyes are covered, and I'm probably one of those people who always forgets and doesn't have sunglasses with me. That's a no-no, right?
That is true. Yeah, we need to protect our precious gift of sight, and the sun is our friend and our foe.
All right.
And
so
you have some tips, right?
Yeah, we've got some recommendations. Number one, protect your eyes from intense ultraviolet light. Does that mean you always should have sunglasses every day of the year when you're going out?
The times to have it are usually between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and your sunglasses should have 100% UV blocking lenses. So it's very important that your sunglasses have that kind of lens, and you can also put that kind of coating on regular glasses also.
Okay.
Also important to wear hats with brims or visors. And are there any particular kinds of hats we should be looking for?
Well, the baseball cap is a perfect example of about a 3-inch visor that helps protect us from the glare from the sun.
Okay. And you mentioned a little bit about this, but blue blocking lenses, I mean, if you're just picking up sunglasses from the drugstore or something, are we probably making a mistake?
Yes and no. It depends on the quality of the lens. If we add the blue blocking lenses, the blue light can cause damage to the eye. It can increase our risk of eye diseases.
So it's important to read the labels. And then, of course, you're also saying with that blue blocking, we need to look for a tint to our glasses?
Yes, we want at least a 75 to 80% tint. Usually the colors would be brown or gray. Gray will be the most neutral, and amber and brown will help protect our eyes from blue light also.
So how do you know? Is there a marking like there is on food of the percentage, or you just have to look at it and hope that it's dark enough?
Usually, no, there isn't a marking about how dark it is, but usual sunglasses are usually 75 to 80% tinted.
Okay, so just don't get the clear kind.
Right.
Okay, and then that makes sense what you're saying, the lens color, that's what we're really going to look for.
Right, so gray and brown are the best, and then you can also get into different kinds of lenses, such as polarized lenses.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're more costly or not, but why polarized sunglasses?
Polarized lenses are good to help with glare. Very good when you're on water or snow, because it helps with the glare that comes from the reflections.
What does polarized mean?
It means it filters out the light in a special way so that it gets to the eye with the least amount of strain.
Okay, and then we got to think about what we're eating too, because our nutrition is really important for preventing eye disease or loss of sight.
Oh my goodness, yes. I've been doing this for over 40 years, and that's why I wrote that book. We can actually have internal sunglasses. Such nutrients such as lutein, zeaxanthin, astaxanthin, vitamin C can operate as nature's sunglasses. They help absorb the ultraviolet and the blue light.
Now, some of those I've seen in the supplement aisle. Some of them seem unfamiliar. Are you suggesting people use supplements, or what kind of food should we eat?
The best food for our eyes is not necessarily carrots, but it's kale.
Oh.
Kale has the highest percentage of lutein, which is the carotenoid, the special pigment that's in the macula of the eye, also found in the lens of the eye.
Okay.
All right. Now we know when we go to our eye doctor, and if we wear glasses, we get that fit right at the eye doctor's office. But if we're buying sunglasses on our own, we really have to be careful how they fit our face, because that could also help protect our eyes. So talk about that.
Yes. See, 20% of the light can come in through the sides of the glasses or the top. So as you see with hikers, wraparound sunglasses are the best, and you want them to be protected as much as possible.
Yeah, Jackie O had it right. You want bigger glasses, right?
That's right.
And sunscreen, because the glasses obviously aren't going to cover everything. You're more concerned about just the skin at that point, yes?
Right. The place that sun affects us the most is the skin and the eyes. So to apply good sunscreen around your face and around the eyes is important, along with your eyes. But don't get the sunscreen in your eyes.
Right, that always stings. And we got to make
Yes.
sure you're using a good sunscreen. I know you're not a dermatologist, but
No.
they would say at least 30 or above, and look for things like zinc that
Yeah.
are really going to block the sun.
Well, and reapply too, because sometimes we forget. We get it on our face and our bodies, and then we just seem to forget.
That's right. And the zinc, not only good for our skin, but also good for our eyes and our retina.
And so, you know, I've done stories where a lot of people are deficient, especially in this area of the country, not only in vitamin D, but magnesium and zinc. Do you recommend to your patients supplementing?
Oh, totally. I mean, obviously, I think a good diet is the best way to go. But since all of us are not going to be able to eat kale every meal, I believe in nutritional supplements. I myself take them every day.
And shade is one of your important tips as well. And there's certain times of the day it's better to grab some shade because the sun is at its strongest point.
Right. I mean, you can get burned within 5 to 15 minutes if you're out in the sun and it's too intense. So yes, take a shade break.
What about our children? Because I think it's hard enough for me to remember to wear glasses, I guess, because I don't wear corrective lenses normally. But our kids are running around. Sometimes they don't want to put on a hat or glasses. Is that just as important as putting on sunscreen?
I think so. I mean, because what happens is that it's a cumulative effect through our lifetime. When you start to see countries like near the equator or down in Florida, most of those people down there get much early incidence of cataracts or eye diseases because through their lifetime, they've been more exposed to the sun without protection.
Last quick question. Is it true that light eyes are more susceptible?
Yes.
Oh, I'm more in
So,
danger.
so if you have light eyes, it's super important for you to make sure you have good sun protection in your sunglasses.
Gotta put on our glasses, Kara.
All right, good advice so that we can remember, you know why. All right, and to learn more about Dr. Grossman and his practice and to visit his website, you can go to naturaleyecare.com. You'll also find information on his very complete book. It is a thick book, but if you want to help your family with eye care, it might be worth grabbing a copy.